So this question says here that a professional Canadian baseball player signs a salary contract. His annual salary for each of the first 5 years is shown in the table below. So here we go. So here's the year after 2007, and here's the annual salary in millions. Okay. Now the question says here that a student named Ted thinks that the salary paid out for each year could be modeled using an exponential regression equation, y equals ab to the x, where y is the salary in millions of dollars and x is the years after 2007. So the value of a to the nearest hundredth that Ted will use as well. Okay, so we just have to do an exponential regression here. Okay, so we're going to enter this data in to the calculator here. So I will press Stat, Edit, and the data that we're using here goes from year 0 up to 4. So it'll be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the data tells us that what we got here, we got 6.74. Okay, 7.36, 8.04, 8.78, 9.59. Okay, so there's all our data entered in. Okay, now I will quit, and then to get that regression equation, I'll press Stat, move over to the calculation menu, and we'll go down until we find the EXP regression, exponential regression. Okay, then it's going to be list 1, comma, list 2. Now remember, list 1 is found by pressing second number 1. The comma is the button just above the 7. Okay, it's right there. And then L2 is going to be second number 2. I just need to press enter until I get down to calculate. And notice that the value of a, because this question here is asking for the value of a to the nearest hundredth. So to the nearest hundredth, we get 6.74. So he will use 6.74. Now, interestingly enough, that matched up with the value initially in the chart. That doesn't always happen, but you kind of expect that it would. Okay, you know, that coefficient would be the y-intercept, but just sometimes when you're doing a regression, the best equation, the best model doesn't go through that particular point. But in this case, it did. It's kind of nice.